Hello viewers, how are you today? I'm your host G.A. Rufi on our episode 2 of season 1. Okay, before we go ahead and start, let's watch a quick video on our product today. Welcome back. You've been watching a video on Ottoman bow. Ottoman Empire was actually established by Ottoman Shah it lasted about 600 years. Started from the end of 13th century to the beginning of 20th century. During this period, Ottoman bow, we also call it Turkish bow, earned its fame because of its weaponry use in the war. Even now, you will see many events in which archery equipment is used, and especially this Ottoman bow is displayed. Mounted archery, which is usually on the horseback, also is very common among Turks. Okay, let's talk about this Ottoman bow now. This bow is just like our Mongol bow, It is also made up with 7 pieces. And let me present it to you so that you understand what I'm talking about. Here it is, a delicate, beautiful Ottoman bow. Besides other beauty of which I'll discuss about this bow, the best thing is that it's a very small and compact bow. You see this? This is the riser, the first part, the central one. This is number 1. There's a difference, between the riser of Ottoman bow and the riser of Mongol bow. There's a difference. Well, we'll discuss that later. This is again in a V-cut shape. It's lashed here, connected to the limb, which is number 2. On the recurve side, goes to 2 static parts, 3 and 4. And if you come to the other side, it's the same thing, the limb, and then 2 static parts. These bows are fantastic. You know why? Because they're so small and so aggressive that you can't achieve the same result from any other bow. And what is the reason behind it? I'll tell you that. This riser here. You know what? If you remember our last episode of Mongol bow, The Mongol bow riser was it was curved inward, and this is protruded outward. The difference between this was that when you pull the string, there's a resistance because the riser is turned inward. But in this, you have more room for the limbs to bend, for its elasticity. And that is why they have done this miracle, that they brought this bow to as small as 34 inches, less than even 3 feet. Now there are 3 different sizes which you'll find in this Ottoman bow. They're small, medium and large. This one, the one which I'm holding in front of you, is a small bow. It's about, as I said, 34 inches, but you can, effectively, you can strike a target about 50 meters away. And this is good, why? Because with this small bow, if you're like in a place where there are a lot of bushes or you have restrictions somewhere on your movements, you can definitely use it very effectively, very efficiently. And then there's a medium range which can go up to, say, 150 to 200 meters, and the long range can strike up to 800 to even 1,000 meters, depending on the air direction, the wind direction, and the elevations you're at. So considering all that, these are very effective bows. Look at this now. I'll show you this here. This is the bridge, which is called the string bridge and knock. And then if you look at the distance, which is called a brace height, from here to here, in this small bow, it's around 8.5 inches of distance. The brace height is very important, because if it's less than 5 inches, or say 14 centimeters, you are likely to strike this string on your wrist, and you can get hurt. The easy way to find it out is, you place it like this, put your closed fist here on the string, and extend your thumb. See the distance here? So it should be more than that, or it shouldn't be less than this at all. This bow is beautifully wrapped in black leather and red. You see, it's only 3 pieces, you can see, which is covering all the 7 pieces. Okay, now the question arises, my friends, why do we have all these 3 sizes? See, they worked on it, these Ottoman guys, They prepared the small bows for a reason. It has a small, let me tell you that it also has the draw weight, must be discussed before that. See, the draw weights are, what the draw weight says is that the force required to pull the string for shooting an arrow is called the draw weight. So what actually happens is that they had their army, their artillery, divided in 3 different segments, 3 different parts. The one which was using the horse for a close combat and shoot fast, and then there was the guys behind them, and then there was the guys, they were actually deputed at different areas. And so the small bows were actually pretty sufficient and efficient for the guys. They were on the horseback, and they could quickly, take the aim and just shoot. Sorry, we shouldn't do it dry actually. And then you had the medium one. This was about, as I said, this was 34 inches. This is about 4 feet, 48 inches. And then the large one, the big one, which was 60 inches, the 5-foot one. So the main reason of having this in 3 different sizes was that the different parts of the army will use different bows. The small for the close combat, medium for medium range combats, and the long one from a distance. Okay, talking about the strings. These strings nowadays are made of nylon. In olden days, they used to make the strings from animal hides and tendons, but there was a disadvantage on that. Because of the temperature and water, if it gets wet, it will lose its efficiency. So nylon strings are much better nowadays. It can, if it's properly and duly used, it can last for years and years. Now you're having an opportunity to see a recurve bow without a string. That is, it is unstrung. And you will notice that it has taken a bowl shape. It's an excellent bow shape. The more it is curved on the opposite side, the better is the efficiency of a bow. Even some bows you will probably find them making a complete O. So that means they're excellent bows and they have excellent flexibility in it. Talking about this leather, wraps on that, see, in the small one, we just have a simple wrapping and there are no laces apparent. You see this? While on this one, we've got black leather wrap with white laces. And for further beautification, it has been laced from inside. This also covers and strengthens the joints and beautifies it. Okay, viewers, we also have these bows and arrows and plus all these accessories that are required to carry this and to display this as well. We have, like here, we have a general leather carry case for the bow. It is made of pure leather, beautifully stitched. We can make the way you want it. If you want a different color or different style, if you want your name to be engraved on this, that can be done. Same goes for the quiver and other products that are there for the archery. These are the thumb rings. Initially, all the archers used to have thumb rings for this purpose, for shooting. They were made of wood and also sometimes horns. But later on, these Ottoman, they introduced 3-finger gloves to shoot this. We've got those also, made of leather, of course, and your customs design and colors and theme, whatever you want, it can be made. And now, in the end of episode 2, I would like to respond to the comments which we received regarding our last episode, which was about Mongol bow. So to start with, being a gentleman, I would like to respond to our lady, Ma'am Rabia, first. Thank you very much, ma'am, for your kind response to my first video. Your inspiration has certainly established a confidence within me, which I was lacking prior to your and other viewers' comment. And I hope you will remain that generous and supportive in the future as well. Thank you, ma'am. Mr. Taki Kazmi has declared our endeavor as a necessity of time, and I really agree with him. Sir, you sure can have more than one bow. All you have to do is kindly visit our website, select the bow, and place your order. I'm sure you will not be disappointed. Thank you very much, and I look forward for your comments in future as well. Mr. Danish Raza has liked the video and found it informative. Thank you very much, Mr. Danish. Please keep on watching our next videos as well, and I'll wait for your comments. Mr. Kadir Khan has also appreciated our efforts. I thank you very much, sir, for taking your time out for these caring comments. Thank you very much, sir. Mr. Nilesh Likete, sir, I'm really sorry, and forgive me if I'm not pronouncing your name right. You have shown your interest in buying a Mongol bow. We thank you very much for your interest. Sir, all you have to do is visit our website, choose what best suits you, and place your order, and we'll dispatch it to you, sir. Mr. Jalil Akhtar has liked the video. Thank you very much, sir, for cheering us up. And I thank you all, and I pray for you all. God bless you. Okay, friends, thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope this has benefited you. And if it did, please don't forget to press the appropriate button or icon on your screen and subscribe to the channel to have the latest videos, informations at your hand. To place an order for great archery equipment, visit our website, which is here in front of you. Thank you. Stay safe and be blessed.